So this is how your mind works. What you focus on grows. Your mind is a very powerful tool. You can do anything. You may have heard these quotes whenever you are about to start your journey to reach a certain goal or complete a task. But have you ever thought of how your mind works? How your mind acts and what are the different stages it goes through to attain the goal? Well, in this video, I will explain this process step by step. Welcome to Katosh Tubes. I'm your host Paras, and in today's video, I will take you through a step-by-step process of how your mind thinks and what are the emotions that you will encounter during that process. At the end, when you reach your goal, you will be a completely different person. So let me get started with the video and let me take you through the whole process. So you can see here I have this whiteboard in which I will draw different stages of your mind, where you are and where you want to reach. So come follow me, and as the video goes on you will understand much better. So let's say your brain, they say it's a very powerful tool. It can do anything. So let's say this dot, we will make a dot here. So I will name it as this dot as mind, and here I will name it as your goal. So this is mind, this is your mind, and this is the goal which you want to attain, and this line right here is called as line of focus. So I will name it as LOF, line of focus. So the point here is, whenever you think of something, you want to attain a goal, and whenever you are interested in that, there is a set of ignition, there's something spark that lights up in your mind, and when that's happened, your brain starts to expand. So it expands, and this stage 1, if you can see here, this stage is called as your number 1 stage of how your mind works, or when it enters into thought process, it's called state of ignition. So let's say you have an idea, you want to start writing a book. So when that idea strikes you, you enter the first phase, that is state of ignition. You want to explore more about the same, you want to go ahead and think, how can this be a passion for me, how can I grow in that? There's a spark in you, and you enter the state of thinking, which is state of ignition. And once this spark builds up in your mind, you will enter the next stage. So this state is called as state of excitement. So I am taking an example of a person here who wants to write a book, and he has this idea, the thought is going on in his mind, then he enters into a state of excitement. So this is the phase when you're so excited, you know the outcome. You will write a book, you will become famous, you will get the royalties, you will sell it on Amazon and other marketplaces, and you make millions out of it. So you are in a state of excitement, which is also, I called it as a utopia, a state of utopia. Let me name it as state of utopia, which is also a daydreaming. So what happens here, you think everything should be perfect. You will write a book, you will sell it on marketplace like Amazon, people will approach you, they will follow you, and you will become famous. That's the state of excitement about. You're focused on the end result, which is your goal, without going through the further process, which I'm going to show you right now. So you're in utopian dream, you're in the state of excitement. So what after state of excitement? There's another stage which is very important, and that's when you break or make, or that's when you decide whether or not you want to go ahead with it, the idea you have of writing a book, or you just want to quit. So this stage, let me draw it, it's stage number 3. So your mind is expanding. Slowly you are getting hold of a reality. So this stage is called as the state of reality or frustration. So I will just write it, state of reality and frustration. So what happens in this stage? You have actually come to the reality that what you think is not an easy task. You are out of that utopian dream. Now you know that it's not just about writing, it's about researching, it's about getting more ideas, getting deep into the knowledge base and emerge as a learner, and then only you can write the book. So there's a lot of hard work involved around in writing a book. So now you have come to the reality that it's not very easy to just write it, publish it, and it will sell and you will make millions and earn royalties. It's about much deeper concept than that. So now you are facing reality and frustration. So let me mark it like this. So this is the deciding phase, whether or not you are willing to pursue your goal or not. You know by now that it may take you years to write a good book. And when you reach this phase, when you're frustrated, you will also see some other things building up alongside how your mind is thinking and working. And it's called as these circles. Can you see these circles? So these circles are nothing but, I name it as shining balls. So whenever you're frustrated and you come in contact with the reality about the hard work that you need to do, you start searching, your mind starts searching for a shiny balls, which are nothing but other opportunities which also sounds exciting and similar to this goal. You saw the opportunity of a network marketer. Why can't I become a network marketer? It should be easier than writing a book. Why can't I become a trader? It should be easier than writing a book. So this task is too tough, let me quit it and go to these shining balls. So that's when you get diverted from your path. It's very important, if you want to focus on your end goal, you keep this goal in mind and keep on progressing. So if you fail to pass through this frustration phase of your mind, you will get stuck in shiny balls. And that's what you need to avoid. You need to keep focusing on your goal and pass through the next stage of frustration, which is, so the next stage is, so your mind is expanding. So this particular expanding area, the area that you see, is called as, let me name it right here. This is your awareness meter. So more the mind expands, the more awareness you will get as you progress through the different stages. So this stage of frustration is very important. It's make or break stage. And when you cross this stage, you decided, no, if it takes me years, I will do it. If it takes me months to learn something, I will do it. I will go deep, and I took an oath to write my book and publish it. And that's the stage when you realize the process is more important than the goal itself, and then you progress, and it's called as the state of enlightenment. So this is the state of enlightenment when you are committed to the goal for the first time in your life. You do not care about the shiny balls, whatever other people are doing. If someone is making millions using network marketing, if someone is making billions using a trading methods, you don't care. You just focus on honing your skills. You are sharpening your mind to reach your goal, and now you are totally interested in the process rather than the destination. You don't care if someone buy your book or not. You just care that you want to write the best piece out there that no one ever written in their life. That's when the state of enlightenment appears, and this stage is also called as the state of perspiration, because this is the state when you sweat a lot, you learn a lot, you try to expand your mind a lot, and it will exhaust you, but you keep on going because you have decided that you will make it no matter what. And then when you pass through this phase, there's a final stage which will make you reach your goal, and that stage I call it as, so this state I call it as the state of mastery. So you have spent a numerous hours. Ever heard of 10,000 rules? That's what leads to this mastery. You are the master of your craft. So when you reach mastery, the question that you ask yourself differ. So now when you are here from the reality phase to the starting phase, in between this phase, you will ask yourself, or most of the people will ask this question to themselves, and that is, how long will it take me to reach the goal? And when you cross from reality to the mastery, between these two phases, you will ask a different question, and this question will be, how far I can grow to attain the mastery. That's the thought that goes into your mind when you are in total alignment with your goal. You have looked for the information for a long period of time and you are specialized in the skills that you want to master, and then you have finally come up with your book that you've decided to complete it, and now it's ready. So after going through all these stages, here's the end goal that you have finally reached. You have mastered your art. So you can see your mind just started with a thought, a state of ignition. It goes to a state of excitement. You are excited, the utopian dream, and then the reality and frustration, the make or break point. And then we reach the state of enlightenment, the awareness part, and then finally the mastery. So this is how your mind works. It goes through all these stages. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 stages your mind will go through to attain a bigger goal in life. That's why everyone says, try to have a bigger goal, because if you have bigger goals, your mind will think bigger. Push your mind to do something big. So remember, whenever you start something or want to do anything big in life, you will go through all these phases. And please be aware to avoid the shiny balls. It may look good, but you will get stuck throughout your life if you keep on pursuing one shiny ball after another, because you're going to quit in every shiny ball that you enter. So that's about how your mind works. If you like the video, do like and subscribe and share with your friends and family members. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.